something that I wanted to do today, and I'll change category in a second here. But there was this show back in the day. A friend was telling me about this show called The Electric Playground, which was kind of like G4, I guess, or like, you know, that sort of vibe, where it's people talking about video games, but apparently it was kind of unique for its time, insofar as they would actually go and interview people in the industry at the time, as well as just reviewing games and talking about games that were on the way out. And this show started in, let me check, I think it was 97? 97, yeah. It initially began as a website in 1995. I've never seen this before. I know one of the hosts is Tommy Tellerico, and I know that he has a bit of a reputation in the industry that isn't entirely positive, but I'm gonna be honest, I don't really know anything about that. I don't. I have no clue or context for that, so I'm not even gonna worry about it. I don't think it's for anything like criminal. I think it's just stuff like, I mean, my impression is that he's got an ego and maybe he's a bit of an asshole and maybe he like takes credit for things that he maybe shouldn't. I honestly don't know. I don't have any context on that and I'm not really interested. If it's not like, you know, he's doing something really bad, like criminal, I'm not too worried about it. So what I'm gonna do, hold on, let me, because I have, it's also on YouTube. I have the first season and I thought it'd be fun to watch and react to it, and also to look up, you know, some of these games and see where they ended up. Okay, so I'm gonna take that, I'm gonna pause that. What the hell is this first frame? Okay. I'll give you guys some context to that in a second. Let me just change the stream here.
2 hours later.
Perhaps I should have done this part beforehand. Alright, that shouldn't be too bad.
Hi, I'm Tommy's dad. This week on the Electric Playground, we'll be taking an inside look at the E3, the world's largest interactive gaming trade show.
What the hell?
Plus a lot of other information you'll find only here on the Electric Playground. Okay?
All right.
Bye.
Oh, and there he goes. Okay, so we're talking about E3? Hell yeah.
Hi, I'm Tommy Tellerico. I've been writing music for video games for over 7 years now, and I gotta tell you, it is one of the coolest industries on the entire planet.
True.
Now we're gonna take you inside the
Where it
world of
used to
video
be.
games, like no one else has ever done before.
This is a
Throw
cool
in
studio.
weekly
Holy
reviews of
shit.
the hottest new games, and you got what we call the Electric Playground.
Oh, this is so 90s, dude. I love it. Oh man, 97, so the Nintendo 64 was like... The Nintendo 64 and the PlayStation, like, they were it. Those were the consoles of the time.
All right, picture this. Every single video game company in the known universe getting together under one roof to show off all their latest games. It's called the Electronic Entertainment Exposition, or E3. As you can imagine, it's loud and obnoxious, but extremely fun.
Alright, hold on. This is looking just a little bit stretchy, so I'm gonna... Much better.
Hi, this is Kelly Benson with the Electric Playground.
We're in Atlanta at the Electronic Entertainment Exposition.
Oh, hell yeah. Oh, dude.
A show like E3, focused specifically on video and computer games.
The hardware manufacturers keep coming out with new machines, and us poor developers
Yeah.
just keep trying to catch up.
Oh, dude, this is tight. What the fuck?
It's awesome.
Better than Sega, we're better than Nintendo. We've got better graphics, we've got more developers lined up for the product.
It's such a large industry, it's about $3.7 billion last
The haircuts, the fashion, the vibes. It's immaculate.
There's gonna be a lot of online.
What's this guy? You straight up got this guy in like a...
$7 billion last year alone.
Wait, hold on.
There's gonna be
Yeah.
a lot of
Look at this guy. He's got a glitzed out sequined. I mean, I don't know what the fuck Tommy's doing over there with his 3D glasses on. But the cowboy hat, he's got like a pimped out bow tie, the jacket. Oh my god. And this guy's at E3 in 1997. When did E3 even start? When did E3 even start? Hold on. From 1995. This is legitimately only the second year. If this is E3 97. Oh no, sorry. Third year. 95, 96, 97. So this is the third year and it was already... Putt-putt. I just fucking noticed putt-putt. What the hell?
Online
oh my god.
Yeah, I think it's an art form. Definitely. I mean, gameplay. You can get gameplay into a game. You know, that's the hardest thing. You can make graphics. You can do the programming. You can make a 3D world. But getting the gameplay in there, that's the hardest bit, and that's an art form.
Kind of designed a new thing called action-based outcomes. Where I don't know if you ever, as a kid, did you read choose your own adventure books? You know, typically the theme we're wanting to go with.
Tell us about the first time that you met Steven Spielberg. I mean, what was that like, and what happened there?
Well, we were sitting in the jacuzzi. No. How can I put this? New opportunities for y'all to
The Fat Man. And he's got a cigar and everything. Love it.
Well,
what a character. Oh, Blasto, Crash 2.
Across country when we're moving out to Universal's backlot. And
oh, hey, this is, Andy... someone? He's Naughty Dog back in the day. I'm pretty sure. Also, hold on, that's still just a tiny, tiny bit squishy. Yeah, it didn't even cross my mind that this was gonna, like, and of course it is, but, like, it didn't even cross my mind that this was gonna be in 4:3 resolution.
Take Donkey Kong Country,
or, like, aspect ratio, rather.
Mario, Sonic, the other great 16-bit action platform games, and put them into 3D.
We anticipate that the market will grow from $3.7 billion last year to $5.3 billion by the end of '97, so we're real optimistic.
Wait, hold on, run that back. Let me hear those numbers again.
Platform games, and put them into 3D.
We anticipate that the market will grow from $3.7 billion last year.
Alright, 3.7 billion in 96.
To 5.3 billion.
5.3. Alright, hold on. Video game market. What would it be like? Value? 1997. Wait, no, hold on. That can't be right. 20 billion to 30 billion. Huh? Oh, no, hold on. USA. She's probably talking America only. 14 billion, which is 29 billion adjusted for inflation. Alright, so hold on. USA video game market value 2025. Because they won't have it for 2026 just yet, I don't think. 60.7! Woo! It's grown a bit, huh? Jeez.
$1 by the end of '97, so we're real optimistic.
I'll say.
Can you tell me a little bit about who you are and what you're doing here at E3?
Yeah, I'm Fergus McGovern from Probe Entertainment. We're part of the Acclaim Group and we're here making video games. And if you'd like to follow me, we can go and have a look. We started about 13 years ago just making video games and it all took off. And since then we produced about 400, but the fun one was...
400.
Yeah, 400.
400 video games. What were your favorite
God
games?
damn.
My favorite games? Anything really that involved that.
Hey, Bruce Willis.
So what does your day-to-day entail? What do you do when you check in at 9 o'clock in the morning, and what are you doing?
Pull my hair out on a regular basis.
I hate it when that happens.
Turn your shirt around. Running with scissors. Is this not the coolest logo? Look at this. This is my dad. Hi. Look. Shiny Entertainment.
They're saying, where's the new stuff? We want to see all the new stuff. And we're saying, you'll see it, but we don't want to show all of our competition right now.
God damn.
This time it finds him on a hostile planet of monkeys with human skulls for heads.
Oh, skull monkeys.
A place where everyone could get together in one place at one time and see what was hot.
Back off. What'd you call me?
Oh, hell yeah.
You're watching the electric playground with the mighty Tommy Tallarico himself.
Oh, man.
A fade to black.
Man, I cannot imagine. Like, we still got quite a bit to go, but like, I cannot imagine the feeling of being at E3 in 1997, on the cusp of all of this. You know, the market's been going strong for a decade, right? The NES came out in, what, 85? Late 85 in the US? After the 83 crash, and then, you know, you're building up, you're sliding into this market that's maybe not quite ready for you because they think, oh, well, video games were a fad, that was over, it all died out. So you have to introduce it as an entertainment system to, you know, fool people into thinking that it's not gonna go the way that it did in 83, and then it doesn't. And then, you know, 12 years later, this is where you're at. The start of 3D, the PlayStation comes out in like, what, 96? You've got the Nintendo 64 on the market. Woo! It must have been exciting. And, man, just the energy, even just watching this footage back, the energy on that convention floor is crazy. No wonder everybody always wanted to go back then.
Tommy Tallarico, you're my hero.
What the fuck is that?
Oh God, I don't have a pen. Oh, can you sign my butt cheek? No, I can't. I'm at the show.
Well, Mike is the representative. He works with Golan Harris, which is the representative of
Nintendo.
Sega.
Hey man, don't say the S word.
Nintendo, the big N, as some people refer to it as.
This is my lunch sticker right there. This means I get into Cafe Mario.
Hey, hook me up. Hook me up.
Hook you up?
Hook me up with
what
the
have you
lunch
ever
bag.
done for me, Tommy T? Hey, look, I did arrive. What, is this on TV or something?
Something like that. Something like that. What's the coolest thing at the show?
You guys got to go check out the Star Fox 64 full motion rotating cockpits.
Rotating cockpits?
Yeah, it's like the Rumble Pack. When the Rumble Pack moves, the cockpit will move.
Okay, we did check out the
hell
Star
yeah.
Fox cockpit and ran into Shigeru Miyamotoooooo, the creator of some of the most popular and successful video games of all time. I mean, games like Donkey Kong, Mario Brothers series, Metroid, Zelda, Pilot Wings. I mean, the list goes on and on.
I want to ask you what it's like to be in a room like this and to have all of this lights and display behind one of your games.
Hell yeah.
But because I'm always working in front of a computer, so this is not a place I belong, I believe. Yes, and I'm very afraid and anxious to know how people react to these new games that I was working behind the scene. Yes, especially I've always looked
Putting the Mario head over the
people
translator.
who are actually playing video games.
Is that the secret?
Man, that must have seemed like an absolute revelation at the time. Because, like, you know, Doom came out,
So what's next after Star
what,
Fox
92?
64? What have you got coming up?
But you're still locked on that horizontal plane, not up and down, at least in the vanilla version. Sometimes that's easy to forget. It's like, I play GZ Doom all the time. If I'm playing Doom, I'm playing through that source port, so I kind of forget that you're not natively able to go up and down.
I believe you have already seen.
Hey, Banjo-Kazooie!
They're great.
Also, it's kind of crazy. I mean, I know that they apparently had a website back in 95, so they've been working in some capacity for at least 2 years. But for them to be able to get into E3 and be on the floor and, like, do interviews and stuff in their first episode, what a flex! Holy! Although, being that Tommy Tallarico was doing music for games back then, I don't know if he still does. I know he had that orchestra show thing, but I guess maybe, you know, he had enough connections that they were able to, you know, get a press pass and everything. Just purely based off of, you know, his connections and, like, whatever reach the website had. And then it's just like, okay, well, we're going to turn this into a TV series, and our first episode, we're going to be on the floor of E3. Like, holy shit. That is baller.
How is it different in America as compared to Japan? How are games treated differently?
僕は区別しないで考えてるつもりなんですよ。けどやっぱりその売れるゲームの傾向は違うみたいですけども、僕自身とは全然変わらないと思います。
Well, when I'm making video games, I'm not making in terms of the difference between American or Japanese people at all. There may be some difference, but when I'm making video games, I'm not thinking about any difference.
Are you
something that modern developers would do well to remember a little more often, I think.
recognized in the streets in America? I imagine you're recognized a little bit in Japan, but how about in America?
日本でもですね、ちょっと有名なんだと思いますけど、アメリカでもよく。
いや、そんなことないです。
What are some of the other things that you do outside of the games world?
最近はね、ギターの練習をして。
Recently playing guitar and swimming.
Thank you for your years of contributions to interactive entertainment. You're a true master. An honor. I know you're very busy. Have fun while you're here. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Man, you could just tell. I forget what that guy's name was. Victor, maybe, or Lucas. Maybe Victor Lucas. I saw it in the credits there. You know, he's billed here as the show's cub reporter, which, if you're not familiar, I don't know if they still use that term, but it's basically like a junior reporter. You can just tell, like, he's got that energy, like, holy shit, I'm talking to Shigeru Miyamoto, dude, what the fuck? And he looks pretty young, too, like, I bet he's probably, like, maybe in his early 20s, at the most. That is so cool.
One of the true legends in the industry is Ron Gilbert, best known for his work on Maniac Mansion. Now, for the last couple of years, Ron's new company, Cave Dog Entertainment, had been working on a new real-time strategy game
Maniac
for the PC
Mansion
called Total Annihilation.
Oh, Total Annihilation, I've heard of this one.
Gilbert, and this is Cave Dog Entertainment.
Damn, look at these offices, dude. Something about it's just got that 90s vibe. I mean, offices don't look all that different these days, aside from the computers,
Total
but...
Annihilation is a real-time strategy war game.
Damn.
We've done a deluxe treatment on every single aspect of the game. Trees when they light on fire, how the wind can push a fire in a certain direction. We have tanks and amphibious units that go down under the water because the 3D world extends down. When the cannons fire, we've got muzzle flashes. Yeah, look at those guns.
What about super-powered nuclear weapons? Is there any such thing in Total Annihilation?
Yeah, look at those guns. That'd make for a good reaction video. I want to take a look, just real quick, while we're here. The browser window might look a little scuffed because I had to squish it. Total Annihilation. Let's take a look. As these games come up, let's take a look and let's see how they did overall. Oh, hey, look at that. It's been ported to Steam. It's only $5. I probably won't pick it up personally. I'm not a big RTS guy. Total Annihilation 1997 is good beyond reason. Oh, hell yeah. But yeah, we'll take a little quick look at these as they come up in the show, and we'll see how each of them did. I think that'll be fun. 2 expansion packs, medieval spin-off called Total Annihilation Kingdoms. Okay, is it infogrames or infograms? Because the E throws me off. Because I remember seeing this when I was, like, really young, and I thought it was info games. I somehow just didn't even notice the R. But now I actually don't know. Infogrames? Infograms. Let me know in the comments. Did it get any sequels? Re-released, no longer actively supported. Well, that figures it's almost 30 years old. Mod. He went on to found gas-powered games which created Supreme Commander. Can't say I've heard of that one. But then again, I'm not super up on RTS, like I said. Reception. Global marketing effort. 89%, highly praised. Got Game of the Year award on GameSpot for 97. Top 10 real-time strategy games of all time. on GameSpot in 2004, leaving StarCraft in second place. God damn, it must have been good. Because when did this come out? 98, early 98. Okay, alright. Well, goddamn.
Yeah, that's something that we.
So this turned out to be a banger. This was a hit.
A nuclear weapon, and more importantly, to be able to stockpile nuclear weapons. You could build up like 10 of these things, and then just start carpeting the world, just destroying your enemy.
What's the story behind the game?
You can tell he's into it. I feel like there's not a lot of like big league game designers that have that kind of vibe these days. You know what I mean? They all seem so like corporate and polished and sanitized.
They have totally annihilated.
Also, the volume on this might be super loud. I apologize for YouTube viewers if the video is out of volume whack.
To fight mission by mission. All the way to the home world.
Man, look at that Dell.
Decided to use a real orchestra, a full 95-piece
Shoot.
orchestra, the Northwest Symphonia, to perform the score to the ultimate degree. The 16th note's going too fast.
I'm curious about the internet site. You guys are going to be providing different vehicles for players every week?
Right. www.cavedog.com is our website, and you can go there when the product ships early October. You'll start to see new units get placed on the website that you can download and add to the game.
That must have been a pretty novel concept in '97.
Coming out on one of our first expansion packs.
Ooh, look at that boombox. I didn't notice that before.
Editor that you can actually put together.
That's a pretty beefy looking system.
Here, put
not like a full home stereo, but still.
Your units, how you want them, and then say to your friend, hey, I want you to try my map, or post that up on the internet so other people can download it. Something people keep saying every time they play the game is they say, I can't believe the amount of attention to detail that every single aspect of the game has.
Hell yeah.
Don't go.
And that's the thing. Attention to detail. It's good when you can, it's great when you can do it, but attention to detail and focus on the little things should never come at the expense of anything else. Like, and there's some times where it's like, attention to detail, it's like, okay, the rest of the game is good, but why did you make this decision? Like, the thing that comes to mind for me instantly, of course, is Red Dead Redemption 2, the fact that if you have a male horse, its ball sack will shrink up realistically if you're in a cold climate. So if you, like, take your horse up into the mountains, and he's, you know, he's out there swanging, they'll... Which is expected biological behavior. That's what ball sacks do in the cold. Because it's like, whoa, let's keep things a little closer to try and keep warm. That's what we want. But I want to be a fly on the wall in the meeting where that was pitched. Or was it just some developer just, you know, over at Rockstar just hauled off and did that? They just exercised their free will to the utmost, and they decided to do that and just take it to the higher ups, like, oh hey, by the way, I did this. I don't even know, man.
Away, come back for more TV.
Yeah, it's looking like I might be getting drowned out a little bit, but maybe it's fine. I'll have to find out after.
In the 80s, they brought us games like Galaxian, Pole Position, and Pac-Man.
Is that a Sidewinder? No, the shaft is a little different.
Continued their success with mega hits like the Tekken and
Don't
Ridge Racer
clip
series.
that.
Let's see what they're up to now. Hi, this is Tommy, and I'm here at one of the coolest places on the entire planet.
They got him on the
We're
fisheye.
talking about everyone's favorite publisher, Namco. And I'm here with
Hey,
a good friend of mine
Namco.
who happens to be the director of marketing, Mr. Mike Fisher.
Hi, Tommy. Thanks for coming by.
How's it going?
What are they up to
Great.
these
We've got
days?
a lot of cool titles coming out this fall season that I'm excited to tell you about. We've got a flying game with Ace Combat 2, a shooting game with Time Crisis, and an underwater adventure game with Treasures of the Deep.
The first Time Crisis. How about that?
Journalists like you and some of the big magazine editors to know what it's like to really experience some of these sensations.
Yeah, see, okay, this guy, you can tell. You can tell. Even if Tommy hadn't said it, I would know 100% this guy works in marketing. He's like so squeaky clean, so rehearsed. You can tell he's got the note cards up here. He's got them memorized. He's the sanitized corporate speak. It was starting. Even back in 97, it was starting. Wasn't strong enough to be, you know, overtaking things just yet, drowning stuff out, smothering the genuine passion as of yet, but it had begun. Is Namco still a thing? What are they up to these days? Let's take a look. Bandai takeover and dissolution. Oh, was. This is why you can't trust the fucking AI overview. Is. No. Was. Yeah, I didn't think Namco were still around. Yeah, merged with Bandai to form Bandai Namco. Sony has a stake in them now. Oh, go figure. Content units. Yeah, so they're basically just a merged conglomerate now. But it's not. It's more like Namco in name only at this point. Oh, whoops. I didn't mean to close that tab. My bad. I'll have to fix that later. Whoop. Yo, Ace Combat. Wait. Wait. Is he? No way. Is that for real? Okay, so clearly they've dubbed over this in post so that it's still fucking audible because you wouldn't be able to hear shit. But it looks like they actually went skydiving with this guy. Holy shit, talk about a balls to the walls first episode. Holy. I can only respect it. God damn.
Hidden missions, secret planes, and enemy aces that you have to pick out of every single mission.
Yowza! I can actually feel it going through my body now! I can't wait to play!
We've got all kinds of action. You can fly above the clouds, you can fly below the clouds, you can fly through the clouds. You've got night missions, day missions, missions over sea, missions over land. You've got more missions than you can shake a stick at, Tommy.
Yowza! Yeah!
Oh. Okay, that edit was kind of funny. Now he's scuba diving, holy. Treasures of the Deep. Man, Subnautica who? I've never heard of this one. Black Ops.
I'm the lead game programmer and the VP of the company for R&D. Primarily also I lead the project of the Treasures of the Deep. I manage the artists and the programmers of the game.
Now, would you say that this is the best game that you guys have ever done?
This is totally the best game that we've ever done. This is a top technology underwater game. It's the best underwater arcade game for this Christmas, flat out. It's a combination of James Bond with Indiana Jones underwater. Total action packed and also adventure. And that's a key element for this industry, adventure.
It's exactly the combination of awesome gameplay, awesome graphics, and awesome music.
It's a whole
Not John Gotti, John Body.
Trailer, which had your music in it, and the graphics of the game, and all the cool stuff in the game.
I mean, it makes sense that he could get an in to talk to these guys if he did the music for the game.
Check out this Christmas, Treasures of the Deep from Namco on the Sony PlayStation.
Alright, bet. Alright, let's see it. Treasures of the Deep. 1997 video game. Reception. Overwhelmingly positive reviews. Once again. Convincing animation, sound effects. Okay, GameSpot hated it. That's the interesting thing, is like there weren't as many outlets back then, and some stuff just isn't archived. So EGM gave it 8.5 out of 10. IGN gave it, back when their opinion was actually kind of worth a damn, they gave it 8 out of 10. Next Generation was a US video game magazine, 95 till 2002. That's a pretty short stint for a magazine. Most of them lasted a little bit longer than that. But they gave it a 4 out of 5. But yeah, GameSpot were like, I don't think so. Plays Jack Runyon, a retired Navy SEAL and Gulf War veteran, now under hire of the Undersea Mercenary Agency. Huh. I mean, that sounds kind of cool. Unless you have, what is it, thalassophobia? Is that the one where you have a phobia of being underwater? Bad time if you got that one, but yeah, I'm surprised. I've never heard of this one before, but apparently it was pretty good. Go figure. Yeah, Time Crisis. I played Time Crisis too. Oh, and now they're playing paintball.
That's right, Tommy. It's a shooting game.
I mean, in one episode, it's E3 interviews, like from the convention floor, skydiving, scuba diving, and now paintball. I gotta hand it to him. This is impressive. And also, shout out to my friend who put me onto this. I don't know if you're cool with me saying your name on stream, but let me know. Let me know when you see this. But yeah, thank you for putting me onto this, because this is awesome. This is a real window into the time, I feel like. More so than just like reading some articles or looking at pictures, like to actually see it laid out like this. Ooh. Man, they don't make paintball guns like that anymore. At least not that I've seen. Oh, there they go. Oh. Man down. Man down. Ooh, man, he full sold that. How did he bend his legs like that?
Electric Playground. We'll be right back after these.
Hmm? Oh, GoldenEye. Wait, so this is like an included commercial. Cool.
Use one of these. GoldenEye. Load a rumble pack and see how it feels when 007 meets M64.
Woo! We don't need to look up that one to see how it went down. We already know. Heat.net. Hot list. Wait a minute. My buddy sent me a screenshot from this. And I liked the layout so much that I literally used it for a post that I made on Twitter not too long ago. I edited it, obviously, but I had no idea that this is what it was from. Wait, subject, the Reverend, location unknown, age unknown, mental stability, none. Favorite games, Sued? Industrial Revolution. Never fucking heard of that. Alien Race, Diablo, Command & Conquer Red Alert, Warcraft 2, Quake, Duke Nukem, Total Annihilation, Quake 2, and Hexen 2.
Alien Race, Diablo, Command & Conquer Red Alert, Warcraft 2, Quake, Duke Nukem. I'm really looking forward to a lot of the new games that are coming out as well, like Total Annihilation, and Quake 2, and Hexen 2.
What? I did not understand most of that. Question of the week.
Today on the Simpatico Question of the Week, Scott Shaw asks, who is John Romero's hero in the video game industry? I know that
oh,
your
shit.
hero in your latest game, Daikatana,
Hey!
Hero
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, not Daikatana. Oh no. Oh, that hadn't come out yet when this was made, was it? Hold on. I'm not gonna switch windows, I don't need to. Daikatana, 2000. Oh my god, it was still 3 years away. And they're already talking about it. Yeah, didn't it get delayed a bunch? And it was like, I know that it was kind of a laughing stock for quite a while.
Yep, and that's in honor of Shigeru Miyamoto.
That's right, because he understands, you know.
So he is one of your personal
he's the greatest game designer, definitely.
Right on.
Yep.
I'm sure he'll be thrilled to hear you say that.
Have
you met him?
Nope, never met him.
No?
Never met him.
I had the chance to meet him at E3 this year. And
yeah, that would have been cool.
Yeah, it was an honor for me too, because I love his games as well.
Yeah, that would have been a cool thing.
Hey, don't forget to send your questions to www.ep.simpatico.ca.
Hell yeah. Wait, that's CA. This show's Canadian?
Great, we got a run-in with Ace Combat 2 for the PlayStation. Come on down, man.
Oh. Ace Combat 2 has got to be one of the best
He's
flying
out on a fire escape. Okay.
The graphics in this
Hell yeah.
The AI is amazing, and all the detail in this game. I mean, it's like one of those Psygnosis games, you know, where just every single detail.
Talking about all the intro screens and everything like that, all of the setup stuff. Yeah.
Excellent. I would suggest to play it on Expert though. I found the normal mode to be a little too easy. But the music's excellent, the AI, all the different missions. It's not just flying and bombing stuff either. It's you got to do different things. It's probably one of the best flying games I've ever played. 9.8.
The only thing I didn't like about the game, the plane seems to be connected. It seems to be just stuck on a roller or something. So all it does is sort of spin side to side. I would have liked to have seen it go from left to right and do some turns and sweeps like that. But I still think they did a phenomenal job. It's definitely the best flying game you can get from the PlayStation. I'd give it a 9.5.
So let's talk about Star Fox 64 for the Nintendo 64.
Star Fox 64 succeeds. I love the 4-player mode. I think that playing against your buddies is really cool. And I do like the different levels when it goes into the 3D
And to think
mode.
you wouldn't get any real Star Fox after this for quite some time.
That's the best part in Star Fox. I'd give it an 8.5.
I had to get out my sword to cut off all the cheese on this game. I mean, Star Fox 64 is a great game, but you got your Slippies and your Crappies and Happy and Goofy. Here's a game that they could have made so sci-fi and so cool, but they threw all these frog characters and all this stuff in. Some of the effects graphically, the explosions and everything are excellent. I've never seen. Yeah, exactly. And I've never seen explosions like that in games before. I give it an 8.3.
Speaking of flying games, what about X-Wing versus TIE Fighter for the PC?
Now here's a game that you gotta love because it's Star Wars, and I don't know what George.
Oh man. 1997, back when you could still fucking say that. Also, his comments were about Star Fox were funny. Like, oh yeah, this like it was fun to play. It was really cool, but then you have like all of these like goofy little mascot characters, which, you know, shocker. It's a Japanese game. It's from Nintendo. But he really said, man, fuck those furries though. Good game, but fuck those furries.
George Lucas put in our drinking water when we were all kids, but anything Star Wars, I gotta buy it. I gotta have it, you know. The missions were all cool. The sound effects, of course, were excellent. Yeah. It's an above-average game. The best part about it, obviously, is the network play. I was expecting to see a little more 3D. The stars in the background just look like they're very flat and 2D. I never really get a sense of getting closer to anything or 3D. I give it a 7.6.
It's really not much better than X-Wing or TIE Fighter. I think both of those games were excellent, and they definitely were ahead of their time. And I think you're right to some extent. The graphics could have been a lot more immersive. The flash
you needed a special card for 3D graphics on a PC back then, right? Like you needed to get a special graphics card for 3D, or like it had like a 3D chip or something, I think.
I do. That's what makes PC gaming so cool, though. It feels like you're actually sitting at the helm of a ship that has to deal with all of the...
Okay, fine. Give me that option, but let me be able to turn it off and have it real simple, you know?
Yeah. Okay. Well, I give the game about I give it about a 7.5.
Okay, what about Manx TT for the Sega Saturn?
What a major disappointment. It's almost like Sega just gave up on this game, you know?
I was gonna say I've never heard of this one. Maybe that's why.
The Tilt-A-Rama, man.
Whoa. Whoa, whoa.
That's what I want to know.
I don't know.
It's how that made it.
And
Well, that's
there's
jacked.
no animations for your rider going flying or you know, dealing with getting hit and smashed all over the sides of the road. And
It would have been acceptable as like a first generation Sega game when the Saturn first came out. But now here in this day and age, when you got excellent driving games from Namco and Psygnosis and all these games, you can't even compare that. 4.9 for me. I enjoyed it a little bit, but it very
Yeah, that looks janky, I'm not gonna lie.
there should have been more time spent on the development. That's a hot license. They could have put out a better game than that. So I'd give Manx TT a 4 out of 10.
Oh yeah, well what I want to know is when they're going to come out with like a Crazy Climber for the 64-bit systems.
Where are you going,
Because I think we all know Crazy Climber was such a cool game. And
be careful.
I'll see you guys later.
Man, you're dropping stuff. Where are you going? Hey.
Yeah. Well, that's it for this episode. Thanks for stopping by. And we'll see you next week on the Electric Playground.
Production assistance for the Electric Playground was provided by Nintendo of Canada and Heat.net.
Yeah, Nintendo of Canada.
About Ace Combat 2!
Oh, yeah, you can see they're doing the recording for it there.
But I'm afraid I don't have a whole lot of time.
Well, that's for sure. How many missions does this sucker have?
It has 30 missions, Tommy. That's nearly double the emissions. Double the emissions. And let me tell you, it has hidden missions, secret planes, and enemy aces that you have to pick out of every single mission.
Yowza! I can actually feel it going through my body now. I can't wait to play.
Yeah, simpatico.ca, Nintendo of Canada.
You pull a gun. You send one of yours to the hospital, you send one of his to the morgue.
Not a bad counter impression. Alright, that was cool. That was cool. What was that? Only 25 minutes. I'm kind of keen to do another one, I'm not gonna lie. Actually, yeah, when did the Sega Saturn come out? That's one I'm not really familiar with. 1994. Yeah, so this. Oh, right, because the Dreamcast came out. When did the Dreamcast come out? 99? Yeah, successor Dreamcast. November. Oh, wow. There was a year between the Dreamcast coming out in Japan and everywhere else? Yeah, almost. November 27th, 98 in Japan. September in 1999. Didn't it release like 11/11 at 11/11 or something? Is that what was that the Dreamcast that I'm thinking of? But yeah, so the Saturn came out in 94. Well, middle of 95 in North America. And then they didn't release the Dreamcast until in like near the end of 1999. That's a long stretch for a console back then. Yeah, initially successful in Japan, not in the United States, where it was hindered by a surprise May 1995 launch 4 months before its scheduled release date. Why would you do that? After the debut of the Nintendo 64 in late 1996, the Saturn rapidly lost its market share in the US. Maybe that's why. North America, September 29th, 96. Well, they still had over a year. It feels kind of dopey that they would just randomly launch it 4 months early. So yeah, holy, that was awesome. I'm not gonna lie. I have no idea how this show was received back in the day. Yeah, so it's apparently Canadian, which I did not know. But it seems to be based out of America, and they're talking to American companies and like American developers and all of that, so who knows. But man, what a window into a different time, huh? Also, I will have, when I upload this to YouTube, I will have links to the episodes on YouTube. Apparently, the Electric Playground maintains a YouTube channel to some capacity. And they have some old episodes uploaded, so I will put that in the description below if you want to watch it for yourself as well. Alright, I didn't have any kind of outro, so I thought I'd record a quick one. I reacted to this episode and episode 2 of the Electric Playground, which will be uploaded soon, live on Twitch. You can go follow me over there now. Don't have a set schedule yet, still technically pre-debut, yada yada, you know the drill. So go follow me on Twitch, go subscribe to the Electric Playground as well, subscribe here on YouTube, and follow me over on Twitter. I don't post there a lot, but I'm trying to be a little bit better about it. That's all, that's it, stay tuned, see you next time, peace.